Hi YouTube, I am here again to do another video, and this video that I want to do is basically just a quick video about a soap that I made recently. This video is called Working with Beeswax because the soap that I made recently had beeswax in it, and I just wanted to basically go through my experience with working with beeswax. Now, when making the soap, I must say that I had a horrible experience working with beeswax. I do not like it at all. I really don't think I will ever make soap again with beeswax. Never, ever. I'm done with the beeswax soaps. I forgot what soap I was making, but I was making the soap and I said, oh, I'm going to try beeswax because I read that beeswax makes a hard bar of soap. And I really wanted to have a hard bar of soap and also just to try different recipes to see which one works best for me. So I got a little beeswax pellets, put it in the double boiler, and I started melting. I was like, okay, we're doing good. It's melting. No problem. So I melted along, and it started melting. But each time I would turn the stove off or the double boiler off, it would start getting hard again. So then I started melting it again. So I realized I have to keep the heat on it for it to stay in a liquid phase. So I said, no problem. I got this down packed. I can do this. So then when it was time for me to mix all the oils together with the lye, I poured the beeswax, the liquid part, with the rest of the oils, and it started to get hard again. I guess the other oils weren't hot enough to accommodate the heat that the beeswax needed. So then it started to get hard again before I even started to mix the lye into it. So I just panicked and I started to act and I moved really fast. So then I poured the lye solution in with the mixture and I started stick blending. Now with the stick blender, it just started getting clumpy and started sticking into the blades and it started to stick. But I really persevered and I tried to stick blend and mix at the same time. And it just was a horrible experience. Eventually I stick blended for as long as I could and then I poured the soap into the mold. But just the thought was such a horrible experience to me. I don't like beeswax at all. Not only do I not like the fact that it clumps and it gets hard so quick, but I also don't like the smell. It has a very strong smell, and it's not a smell that I really care for. So beeswax and soap is a big no-no for me. I will never ever, unless I have some like superior technique and someone holding my hand and showing me here, I don't think I'll ever put beeswax in soap again. That was just my experience. If any of you ever had this experience, please let me know. If any of you do work with beeswax and have wonderful experiences, let me know. Or if you had a horrible experience, please let me know. Just to see if I'm not, just to make sure I'm not the only one out there, because beeswax to me is like the worst thing to work with. But being the person I am, I didn't want to give up. So I said no more beeswax and soap, but I know it's good for other things. So this weekend I wanted to try to make a body balm recipe, and I figured I'll put beeswax in that because it's essential. When you're making a body balm, you need a hard balm. So I tried it one more time. I know I'm definitely done with the soap part, but as far as the body balm goes, it wasn't as bad as with the soap because all you do is melt all the oils and pour. It doesn't require any mixing with the stick blender like the soap does. But the smell still is not my favorite. I don't really care for that smell. So I did put some fragrance oil in there, and it came up with a very nice scent afterwards. But I don't think I'll work with it again with the scents. But as far as making the body balms, I will do it. But the soaps, no, I am done. So here are the body balms that I made this weekend. Really cute. I did a very small recipe, so here they are. Ooh, look at me, look at me. It has lavender buds in the center just to give it that little pizzazz, that little flair, you know, that little fabulosity. So, hope you guys like it. It smells absolutely wonderful. It smells like black raspberry vanilla, so it's really good. But if any of you guys ever had a problem working with beeswax, let me know. Or if you have any tips for me, please let me know. Alright? And for everyone out there, have a good night. Oh, also, with the soap that I made with the beeswax. If it doesn't come out right, because I know I didn't get as much mixing as I need to, I will definitely try to get a crock pot, because I learned from who's this? What's that person's name? Miss Crafty 100. No, 1000. 001. I think it's 100. Mrs. Crafty 100. Anyway, her name is Danny. That by using a crock pot, you know, you can always fix a batch of soap and make it much better. Or, you know, you can just do a lot of things with a crock pot. So if it didn't come out right, if it, you know, it's not good, then I'll just definitely pop it in the crock pot and I'll let you guys know, okay? Well, anyway, have a good night. Happy soaping and have a good night.